Welcome back to the channel, my friends. Warhammer Man Studios. I'm Warhammer Man, and today we're going to be breaking down the Christmas Battleforce for the Leagues of Votann. This video is sponsored by CMO Games. More on that later. Alright, so we're going to be taking a look at the Leagues of Votann Battleforce. We're going to look at the points. We're going to look at the value in dollars inside this set. We're going to take a look at the Combat Patrol box as well. We're going to look at the value and points, and then we're going to be making up a 2,000 point army that's not only legal to play with, but also viable in game terms. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to like and subscribe as it really helps out the channel and a lot of work goes into these. Alright, so getting started here with the Leagues of Votann. So first off, we have in the Battleforce box, this is everything inside, and we know from Games Workshop that it's $230 for this box set. And it's going to come out to a total of 750 points exactly. So we have one Grimnyr for 65, we have one Einhyr Champion for 60, we have 10 Einhyr Hearthguard, either 2 squads of 5 or 1 of 10 for 300, we have a Land Fortress for 220 and a Sagitaur for 100. And that does give us a total points of 750. So if you're building up to 1,000 points, we're the better part of the way there. If you're going for the full 2,000 points, it's a nice chunk to get us started with. And to tell you the truth, this is my favorite of the Christmas Battleforce box sets. The fact that you get one of each of the vehicles, 2 squads of the very powerful Hearthguard, and then also a couple nice characters, very nice. So that is the points breakdown for the Christmas Battleforce. Let's go ahead and take a look at the dollar breakdown as well. Alright, so here is our dollar breakdown. The Grimnyr is 45 bucks, the E-Champ is 40, Hearthguard 2 squads of 5 is 120, Land Fortress is 115, and the Sagitaur is 65. So that's a total of $385 worth of minis. That's the MSRP price from Games Workshop compared to the $230 Games Workshop is charging for this box set. So you're going to save about $155 over MSRP individually buying these models if you pick up the box set. And that is about a 40% discount, which is pretty much the most that Games Workshop ever offers. Sometimes with the starter sets, you can get a little closer to 50%, but typically Games Workshop stays around 30 to 35% discount on their box sets. So this is a really nice box set for composition. It's also a really nice box set for discount or value as well. So now let's go ahead and take a look at the Combat Patrol and see, does it go well with this? Would we want to add one of those in as we build up our army? Or should we be focusing more on just multiples of this box set? Alright, so here's our Leagues of Votann Combat Patrol. So that's going to include one call for 70 points. You could use alternatively the unique character call, as it's a multi-kit, Uthar the Destined. And then we have 5 of the Berserks for 100 points. We have 10 of the Hearthguard Warriors for 110. And then we also have a squad of 3 Pioneers. And sorry about the mistake there. I have them at 110, but they're actually 90 points. So that does give us a correct total of 370 points. So the Combat Patrol has 370 points. It also has no duplicate units that are in the Army Launch Box as well. So at 370 points, it's about half as many points as are in the Battleforce box. But it is still a really nice box nonetheless. So now let's jump over here and take a look at the value. So the call is 40 bucks, the Berserks are $60, Warriors cost $60, and Pioneers are $65. So in this box set, we're going to get $225 worth of MSRP value. And the Combat Patrols are priced at $160. So that's about $65 in free models if we pick up this box set. And it works out to a 29% discount over MSRP if we were to just pick up all the individual models versus buying the box set. So not quite as good a deal as the army box is. It's about half as many points, but it does feature all units that are not in the Battleforce box set, which is really nice for building an actual functioning army. Alright, so what if we were starting from scratch and we're looking to build a 2,000 point army of Leagues of Votann? So right off the bat, I'm getting started with a double dose of Battle Forces. 750 points each. That's going to put us at 1,500 points and give us the majority of our army. I'm then tossing in one Combat Patrol for 370 points, and that's going to be a total of 1,870. So we're just about there for a full 2,000 point army. Now most armies are also going to take the maximum of 3 enhancements. So if you do that for the Leagues of Votann, you're going to spend somewhere between like 55 and 65 points. And at that point in time, we're going to have roughly like 70 points to spend, and that's enough to pick up one more character. So we already have 2 of the Einhyr Champions. We already have 2 of the Grimnyrs. And the only models we don't have are the Brokir Thunderkin and the Brokir Ironmaster. Now the Thunderkin are pretty good for a little extra supporting firepower, but I'm all about the Ironmaster. He's essentially like a tech marine for the Leagues of Votann, so he has the ability to like repair vehicles and also like buff them up. And while the Sagitaurs are a little fragile and more of like a scout unit, the land fortresses are super chunky, durable, and they're the equivalents of our like heavy support, like tank firepower. So we're going to want to keep those alive as best we can. And the Brokir Ironmaster is going to help us do that. So that's going to give us our full 2,000 points with the Ironmaster and then also the enhancements. So if we were going to pick up 2 of the Christmas Battle Forces at $230 a piece, 1 of the Leagues of Votann Combat Patrols for $160, and then 1 of the Brokir Ironmasters for $55, and let's assume we're going to order from CMO Games to save 15%, that's going to give us a total of $574 for a full 2,000 point Leagues of Votann army. And part of the reason that's possible is because the Christmas Battle Forces are such an amazing value. And if we were just going to pick up all of the individual units that we need straight from Games Workshop at full price, we'd be spending over $1,000 on this army. So when it's all said and done with the Christmas Battle Force discounts, as well as the discount from the Combat Patrol, we're saving about $500 on this setup. So there we got 2,000 points of Leagues of Votann. We got there pretty easy, and we got some really nice discounts along the way. I think viability-wise, this box set is really, really good. It has multiples of all the units that you want, and you get to use everything that comes in it. You throw in the Combat Patrol, and you don't have any redundancy with the units from the Christmas box sets, and it gets you almost perfectly to that 2,000 points. By the time you throw in that Brokir Ironmaster and a couple of enhancements, you're at 2K, and you're ready to play. Now a quick message from today's sponsor. CMO Games has been selling Games Workshop products online for over 20 years. They carry the full line of Games Workshop products, including Warhammer 40,000, Age of Sigmar, Necromunda, Blood Bowl, paint tools, and more. Almost all Games Workshop products are priced at 15% off MSRP. CMO Games takes pre-orders for most Games Workshop products released at their earliest date possible. 12:01 a.m. on Saturday, they go live. Most of these pre-order products are also priced at 15% off MSRP. CMO Games offer free shipping in the US 48 with an order of $50 or more. Their customer service is top-notch and they ship most orders within 24 hours. Visit CMOGames.com using the affiliate link in the description and let them know that you heard about CMO Games from Warhammer Man. Now back to the video. So yeah, that's it for the Leagues of Votann. So we got to 2,000 points. We got some really nice discounts along the way. We used the Christmas Battleforce boxes as well as the Combat Patrol, and then we supplemented it with a key unit and some enhancements. Not only did we come up with a really nice and viable army, we also saved a bunch of money along the way. And if this doesn't get you excited to start a new Leagues of Votann army or expand on the one that you already have, I don't know what will. So let me know what you think down below. Do you think this is a nice and viable army? Are you happy with the overall discounts and savings that you can get when pairing the Christmas Battle Forces up with the Combat Patrol? Always like to hear back from you guys in the comments. And you know that a lot of time and effort goes into videos like this. So if you do enjoy them, make sure to like and subscribe. Also share them with your friends as it really does help out. And as always, special thanks to CMO Games for sponsoring the video. Check out the link in the description to save 15% on Games Workshop products. And make sure you let them know that Warhammer Man sent you. That's it for today. Warhammer Man Studios, I'm Warhammer Man. And this is a pretty nice Leagues of Votann army and a good discount over MSRP. And I'm out of here.